Day 25. Today's been a good day. I so speaking of salads from yesterday, I had two salads today, one for lunch and one for dinner, and they were delicious and I have no regrets. And what's wrong with me? I like salad now. Yeah, the realization came again, it's gonna hit me in waves. I know that I have 5 days left and then I'm done. Um, in other news, I don't usually put a lot of thought into what I'm going to say for these vlogs. I just kind of like want it to be organic and grow and do whatever I is on the top of my head, which may be obvious. Um, but as you know, I sing in a barbershop chorus, and for contest cycle, we usually split up into quartets as well, because the best way to improve the chorus is to sing in a quartet, because you can't hide behind other people singing your part. Like either you know your part or you don't. Um, and so it just kind of ups the level of participation. And I just got the video from our contest in May, or from May, April, sometime. Um, and like my posture in it is the posture of a fat man, and my stomach is larger than I realized it was. Um, and my like whole body language was that of a much older man than I am. And so you know how like some like you live with yourself, so you see yourself every day, so you don't notice incremental changes as much. Same with like someone else. Like if you see a coworker or something every day, you don't really notice the changes they make. But then like if you see a friend that you haven't seen in forever, and the last time you saw them they were 20 pounds heavier, you're like, that is dramatic. I feel like that same thing kind of happened when like, oh, I was large. I still am kind of large, but I'm a lot smaller than I was back then. And it was good motivation to not only keep at it for the next 5 days, but also like to strongly consider my next steps, because I don't want to go back to that. Um, sure, some of it might be posture, might be bad camera angle, camera adds 10 pounds, all of that, whatever. Uh, but I want to be proud when I see a picture of myself. Um, I want to be a good example to people, like physically, not just if I'm a role model at all. Um, yeah, so that was a good moment, a good realization. Also, I'm a pretty good singer, it turns out. There's a tape that confirms it. I'm okay. I'm not amazing, but anyway, not the point. So yeah, so that was an interesting piece of inspiration that makes those salads feel a little more worth it. Um, Definitely want to keep going with a healthy lifestyle, um, moving forward, and it'll all be good. So tell me about when you saw someone and they were dramatically different than you last remembered. Either they were bigger or smaller, or their hair was different, or whatever. Um, There's usually a good story that comes out. So tell me about that. Day 25.